Hey y'all, hey, all my late but blooming babes. Welcome back to the channel. It is your late but blooming bestie, Dom. Welcome and welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if you are new. I hope this is not the last time you stop in for a chat. You know how we do, guys. On this channel, we talk about narcissistic personality disorder, surviving and thriving post-narcissistic relationships, the signs and things to look out for so that you can avoid those situations altogether. We talk about all of that here. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in or you want to know more about, do all the things that you're supposed to do on YouTube to make it do what it's supposed to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the things. We are growing our channel here, and I looked at the analytics earlier, and we're almost at 100 followers already. Almost at 100. That's insane. It makes me so happy because I can't even tell you a lie. Very nervous about jumping on these people's camera because, girl, I'm more of a behind the scenes kind of girl. But like I said in a previous video, when I was going through everything I was going through, I knew something wasn't right, but it wasn't until I ran across content creators here on YouTube who talked about the narcissistic personality disorder and relationships and how you can be affected and how you can get out of it. So for me, it's all a part of giving back to a community that gave so much to me. I learned so much watching the content creators that I watched. So I just feel like it's only right for me to share what I know. And like I said, I went through the bullshit, so you don't have to. So that's what we talk about here, and hopefully I can help someone out, you know? So we are trying to grow this channel. So again, do all the things you're supposed to do on YouTube. Okay, all that's out the way now. So what we are going to talk about in today's video is something that I actually get asked a lot when I share my personal story in dealing with a narcissist in my past, my ex-husband. I will say, of course, he's not clinically diagnosed. Like a lot of narcissists are not clinically diagnosed because, like most narcissists, they don't think there's anything wrong with them. So a lot of people ask, do they know what they are doing when they do the things that they do? Do you think they know what they're doing? And my answer is absolutely yes. What do you mean? Absolutely yes is the answer. Every single time, yes is the answer. First of all, these are grown adults. You've been on the earth for 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. years. You know how things work in the world. So yes, they know what they're doing. That's why they hide it. That's why they don't act out in most cases in the public, because again, in public, they have to preserve their reputation. So they have to act all nice and wonderful and sweet and kind and loving and all the things. But behind closed doors, they're a goddamn menace. And they know because them being a menace is wrong. So they are absolutely aware of what they're doing. That's why they turn it on and turn it off, depending upon who's around. Even with the levels, you know, there's different levels depending upon who they're dealing with. So they definitely know what they are doing is wrong. That's why they temper their behavior depending upon who they are around. For example, you have some people who will not raise their voice. They would, like I said, come off as the perfect husband, wife, mom, dad, sibling, friend, or whatever the case. They'll come off that way in the public. So they'll do all the things to show up in that way towards other people. But for you, the one who is the closest to them and knows them the most intimately, who knows all their secrets, who they can't hide from, they don't make the effort to hide from you because you already know them. And because you already know them and know their behaviors and you have stuck around for said behaviors, they keep it up because you're the only person they can unleash on, because you know they're normal. They don't have to pretend what their normal is with you because you see it. And because you see the narcissistic temper tantrums, which is narcissistic rage, because you see them constantly cheating or spending money that doesn't need to be spent, not being responsible financially, not taking care of their children, not doing any of the things that they're supposed to do, or doing the things that are causing you headache or issue, and you still stay. They don't have to pretend with you. And because they don't have to pretend, they don't want to, which again leads to they know exactly what they're doing. Even though they act like they don't got much sense, they have enough sense to get them the things they want. Again, to us normal people, they may seem cuckoo bananas fucking crazy. Because again, they don't function on the same frequency or capacity as most functioning people do. They operate completely different. Their process and cycle is completely different. But they'll know enough and figure out enough to get what they want out of you. So they absolutely 1000% know what they're doing. So if they choose to ignore you or don't do things for you or treat you bad or talk to you wrong or cheat on you, because for some reason people love saying that that's a mistake. Cheating is a whole process. So there's no way there's a mistake. You absolutely know what you're doing. You know exactly what you need to say to the person you're trying to cheat with, and you need to know what you need to say to the person you're cheating on. So absolutely, in every capacity and sense of the word, they know what they're doing. Again, they just temper their behaviors depending upon who they're around, because they know what they can get away with to keep the status they're trying to get with said person. If they know that you're not going to go anywhere, of course they're going to treat you like shit, because they don't have to do anything different, because you're not going anywhere. But if they feel that you have value, or you can make them look good, or you can give them something that benefits you, or makes you, or gives them rather status or something of the sorts, they're going to be on their best behavior, because they want a piece of that. They want to look like, look at me, I'm good enough to hang out with this person. Don't you guys love this person? They're my friend. They love me. I'm a great person. But then as soon as all the fanfare and the people go away, they're a three-headed monster. So if you were ever confused and you were ever wondering, do they know what they were doing, or does their condition make them kind of oblivious to it? Know that they do have a condition, but they are absolutely aware of what that condition will get them if they show it to the wrong person. So they absolutely know what they're doing. Now it's up to you to determine what you're going to do when they start behaving in ill-mannered ways, or treating you wrong, or cheating, or doing all the things that they don't know they're doing. They know. But what are you going to do about it? Because at the end of the day, this is your life. You are the main character in it. You don't play back for nobody. Right? So what you gonna do? Because they know what they doing. You got to figure out what you're doing too. Okay? Figure it out. Get you a plan. Execute the plan. And go and live yourself a better life with less stress and foolishness. All right? Again, guys, super quick video. Do all the things you're supposed to do on the YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And until the next video, guys, I'm out.